You didn't think that shirt was clean, did you?
Yeah, I got it out of the closet. What?
Well, I didn't put it there.
Murphy called and canceled his policies. All his policies.
Oh, no, honey. Why?
I don't know, something about grease on my shirt. All right, no staring. Open the door, retrieve the desired item, close the door. There you go. You want to come with us?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What if someone saw me with that?
Hey, how about you? You want to go crash an airplane?
Could you see this? I missed it.
Yeah, I glanced at it. Local boy makes good. Why?
I know him. Knew him.
Russell Gates?
Cates. I told you about him once. He was an old high school friend.
Sentenced to death row for the murder of an Aiken, South Carolina policeman. At the time of the murder, he's on escape from the Glastonbury Correctional Facility here in Connecticut, where he's serving 15 to 28 years for manslaughter. Wow. Did you know all that about him?
No. Hadn't seen him since high school.
Was there a boy in front of that friend?
Yeah. Come on, Dad.
He was a year ahead of me.
And?
So? I read a newspaper article about him. He's in prison.
Ouch. And you dated him?
First love. You know, first... No, puppy love, but... real prison. Death row.
Whoa.
No, I just can't figure it. I mean, he was quiet and sweet and funny. He wanted to be a veterinarian.
What'd he do?
I think I'm gonna write him.
Yeah, cool. Tell him he should have stuck with you. Who dumped who?
Nobody, really. He just went away.
Yeah, do it. What have you got to lose?
Dear Russell, I don't know if you'll remember me. Well, I suppose you'll remember me, but I don't know if you'll remember me the way I remember you. You were there for me when all that stuff at home was such a mess, when my parents were separating. I've just always wondered how I would have gotten through it if it hadn't been for you. You made me see that it wasn't my fault. You were my first boyfriend. And I remember all sorts of things about you. I remember where you lived. I remember your locker number. I don't remember my own locker number, but I remember yours. J102. I never thought anybody listened to me, except you. And you never made fun of me. Well, maybe a little bit. But I loved it when you did.
Okay, if it's not a number on the multiplication table, you know you're going to have a remainder. So look for the next lowest number. Okay? I think that's it, Mark. Hello?
Is this Pam Stewart? It used to be Pam Stewart?
Yes, it is. May I ask who's calling?
Pam, you probably don't remember me none too good. This is Fran McDougal. I'm Russell's sister.
Oh, yeah, I remember you. You're the younger one.
Younger, my sister Angela, but I'm glad I got your number right. Russell said you sent him a letter.
Yeah, I read about it.
In the goddamn Kingsbury News. You know, I might sue him for printing that when this is all over. Oh, but what the hell? You know, I think Russell would have written you back if there'd been a return. He tears up all his mail so the pigs in there won't read it, but he remembered your new name and all. You been married long?
Yeah, 16 years.
You got kids?
Yeah, I've got...
A job? Well, here's why I'm asking. I can't be beating around the bush, no time. I think Russell was glad to get your letter.
Honey, just...
You know, he's got a
hold
date
on.
set and all.
A date?
That's what they call it when they sign the death warrant. Lawyers say we ain't got no more issues. There's a clemency hearing he could have to see if the governor would pardon him, but he don't even want that. Can you come down here and talk to him?
To South Carolina?
He won't listen to me no more. Angela don't want no more arguments with him, and his lawyers can't do nothing if he don't want a clemency hearing. And I thought maybe you could talk to him.
Oh, no, I've got 2 kids. I work 3 days a week at the school. My
but you
husband...
can get visits on the weekend. There's nobody who can talk to him. And he don't get many visits. And there's family and one friend of his from New York. But he's given up. He's going to let them kill him.
Fran, I don't know what I could do.
Frankly, I don't know either. When he told me about you writing, I seen something. A little twinkle. Like I haven't seen in years.
I wrote him. I didn't put a return address on, but his sister called. She wants me to go visit.
Visit who? Where?
Visit Russell in South Carolina.
Why?
Oh, for him. Help, maybe. Say goodbye.
Can you just phone him?
You can't just dial up death row, Keith.
I thought they had those little red phones that they...
No.
When?
Go? Next weekend.
Oh, you'd have to go without me. I told Andy I'd help him coach. I promised him.
So you think it's okay?
Yeah. If you think it's right.
Mark Wilson. Thanks.
Russell Cates.
Right? Over there.
Stand over here, man.
Right.
Abrams.
Abrams.
Carrington.
Pamela O'Brien.
Oh, yeah, here. Just put you on last night. Your purse? Just fall through over there.
Okay, thank you.
Number 4. You can't water too much, you know that.
Stew balls.
Hi, Russ.
Well, stand up so I can see all of you.
Okay, let me look at you.
Sit down, have a seat.
I thought I saw you at the beach last summer.
Yeah, I was there. No, seriously, I travel all over. I'm a fucking one-man National Geographic. You know, if the dope's really good, I can get all the way up to Alaska. Climb McKinley, talk to caribou on the tundra, you know. That probably was me selling a beach.
I didn't forget to put my return address on my letter, Russell. I did it on purpose.
Yeah, tease the shit out of me, right?
No. I just didn't know.
Hey, forget about it. Don't worry about it. Because, you know, I loved it. It meant you didn't want nothing from me. I mean, I'm giving my life for my country, and that's my quota, you know. So I take it you come down here because Fran did some sob sister number on you, right?
I don't know why I came down here.
Who the fuck would, you know? I mean, these cocksuckers here about to kill me, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, so how the fuck is someone in Connecticut gonna know what the fuck's going on, you know what I mean?
What?
Doesn't sound like you.
Hey, this is me. You know, it's too late for that shit. Because, you know, they're going to wash my mouth out real good in a couple of weeks. So what the fuck difference does it make what I say? You know, I mean, if you want to be a teacher, there's plenty of inmates in here that...
You remembered my nickname.
Well, Stewball is a racehorse. You know, and I wish you were mine.
Oh, God, you used to drive me crazy singing that song.
Yeah, well, let's just don't go there, okay? Because I don't remember nothing. Well, everything was just dead and buried. You know, it's buried.
It's never been buried for me.
Yeah, well, should have been. Yeah, I'm a wreck on the highway. You want to talk about the old days, you got to talk to Fran, because she loves that shit, and that's what she wants, you know. I mean, she and my lawyers, they want me to get down on my bended knees to the goddamn governor and tell him all about my past, you know, beg for his fucking mercy.
The clemency hearing?
Yeah, hearing my ass. You know, all they're gonna hear is their gums bumping again.
Russell, it's worth a try.
What's your husband like?
He sells insurance. He's good with the kids. He likes
hockey and model airplanes.
You vote for Reagan?
Yeah?
Hey, don't get me started, Where'd you meet him? College? Or?
He was the first person I dated after you. I was a sophomore, he was a senior, just out of the Army, and we got married when he graduated.
Nam?
What?
Vietnam?
Oh, yeah.
Did he do any combat? Or?
I think. I mean, he was there. He didn't really...
Talk about it.
Right.
Right.
You okay?
Man, fuck, I've been all right in 20 years.
Shouldn't the governor know that?
You just stuffed the fucking crusade, okay? I could smell it the minute I heard you were coming down here. But what is it? The governor doesn't want to hear all these sordid details. What, you want to hear all sordid details? Is that what it is? Because, if you do, you should just go home and grab Mr. Insurance by the collar and have him tell you what went on over there. Have him tell you about the worms he's had in his head ever since. Listen, they're going to kill me, and there's nothing you can do about it. No, I don't know about Mr. Insurance, but maybe you can help him. Hey. We having fun yet?
Hello?
Hey.
Hi. Getting to bed yet?
Yeah, just now.
I just wanted to be able to talk to you.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
What, you in a swamp or something? What's it like down there?
I don't know, Keith. I just went straight from the airport to the prison, and then I came here.
What's he like?
We didn't get much time. They just cut you off. They're visiting hours tomorrow. I could see him for an hour in the morning if I can get a later flight.
Well, it's your call.
Well, it's just a couple hours later.
Yeah, I know.
What's the matter then?
Nothing. I didn't think you'd have that much to talk about, I guess. Listen, I gotta go, okay? I'll talk to you tomorrow, all right? Good night.
Bye.
Hurry up, movie starts in 5 minutes.
Not unless you sing to me.
Oh, come on, I want to see the previews.
Sing!
I'm not singing.
Come on.
All right. Oh, Stu Ball was a racehorse, and I wish she were mine. She never drank water, she always drank wine. Come on, let's run.
lawyer died?
Yeah. He was zapped by fucking lightning out on the lake on the 4th.
Seriously?
Yeah. Making all the babes in bikinis laugh, and then, pow, he's gone. You know, what bothers me the most is it happened on the 4th of July. You know, I lose my goddamn lawyer on Patriots Day. And everybody's wagging the flag, and my life's going down the tubes.
You got another lawyer, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. State jumped on it real quick, you know. See, because Thomas, he was a great lawyer. He was a guy who made the state just sweat everything out, you know. He was like fucking bubblegum in their hair, you know. You know, he got veterans groups behind me, all that shit. But as soon as he died, the state went right to work on that, you know. By the time I got out of lawyers, it was too late.
Russell, it's never too late.
Don't be so fucking naive, please.
All right, I won't be if you won't be stupid.
What do you mean?
I mean, not trying for clemency? Russell, that doesn't make sense.
Sense? Damn, I stopped looking for things that make sense a long time ago.
Hey, it's 1989.
You know, and they're taking people still into back rooms, and they're frying them till their eyeballs pop out. You know, does that make any sense to you? I mean, we got 500,000 vets coming home from war, and if they don't come home in a box. You know, they get their asses spit on. And we get 20 fucking houses who just come home from Iran, and they get a ticker tape parade. Now, you want to talk about sense? Huh?
Russell, listen to yourself. You don't want to beg for mercy, but you've got stuff to say. Have your lawyers go to that clemency hearing. Give the governor an earful.
Well,
that's not begging.
Governor is not even there. You know, it's just the stoolies.
Well, then give the stoolies an earful.
I'll tell you what. You come back down here and, you know, see what a bunch of nonsense this hearing is, and I'll tell lawyers to go through with it, okay? Yeah? How about that?
I can't come back down here, Russell.
No, of course not. You know. So, fuck it. You know, I'll write him a letter.
I think you said something like that when we were together last.
When? Yesterday?
No, 20 years ago. We had ice cream. You told me you were going away. It was summer. You had a new haircut. You didn't want anybody to think you were a hippie. You told me you'd write and tell me what it was like over there.
No, you know, that wasn't the last time I saw each other.
Well, you wrote once, but you didn't say very much.
No, I came to your house, remember? No, I've been back about a month. Remember a new red vet? I had a new vet. I took you for a ride. Yeah, see, after that, I didn't ride or nothing. You know, the next night, I wrapped that vet around some goddamn useless tree, drunk as shit, you know. Walked away without a scratch. You remember that ride, right?
Yeah. I remember.
Russell!
Thanks, man. You saved my life.
Hey, you made it.
Hey, yeah.
Don't worry a little bit.
Oh, we got delayed. Sat on the runway for an hour. Couldn't call.
That's all right.
Sorry. I guess I missed the kids.
Yeah, well, Mark wouldn't go to sleep, so I had to asphyxiate him. I'm sorry. You all right?
Yeah. Tired.
I guess it didn't work out the way you wanted, huh?
No. But, well, yeah, I did get him to change his mind.
What, no pie with his last meal?
Well, I got him to let his lawyers plead for clemency.
Oh, I bet you really had to push for that one, huh?
Well, I did, Keith. He's sick and all screwed up. He wouldn't listen to anybody.
How come he listens to you?
Because I promised to go back down there for the hearing. He said he'd do it if I was there.
What, are you gonna hold his hand?
No, Keith, he can't even be there. Just his friends, his lawyers, and his family.
His high school sweetheart.
It's the only shot he's got, Keith. It's the only way he'd do it.
Welcome home.
You know someone in prison?
Yes. I've known him since I was just a little bit older than you.
What'd he do?
Oh, I don't know, Mark. I don't think
He
it
killed
really
a policeman. And they're gonna execute him.
What's that?
Well, they're gonna kill him.
Are you gonna go see him?
Yes, I'm gonna go see him.
He's a bad dude, right?
Yeah.
Come on, Keith. This is not just black or white.
Well, it was written in black and white. He killed the policeman, he killed the other
It
guy.
was manslaughter.
2 killings, Pam.
We're talking about a person, Keith, not an animal.
Are you gonna tell anyone?
There's nothing to be ashamed of, Becca.
You guys get your dishes, put them in the sink, get your stuff. We gotta get out of here.
Keith, I didn't want them to think that...
Hey, we said we were gonna give them the facts. That's what we did.
This is not a simple issue.
Yeah, it is. You're going back down there. It's pure and simple.
Were you in combat? In Vietnam?
Does he want to know?
He asked. I was embarrassed. I didn't know.
Well, just keep me out of your conversations with him, okay?
Why don't you ever talk about it?
Come on, let's go. Train's pulling out in 1 minute. 1 minute.
I don't understand, Russell. How do you expect the lawyers to get you a clemency hearing if you won't let them say nothing about you?
Well, I don't expect to get clemency.
You don't expect nothing, you ain't never gonna get it.
When are you guys gonna stop shaking up the shit kettle, huh? You know, you're lucky I'm going through this dog and pony show in the first place.
You make it sound like this is for us or something.
Well,
You're the ones lucky. Lucky Pam made the trip and got through that thick skull of yours.
Come on, let's go.
did you hear from her?
Oh, only the phone call I told you about last week. She's coming, don't worry.
You know, I got a letter yesterday, but...
Time's up.
She didn't say when she was coming, you know. Could you call her and tell her to... Well, ask her to come visit after the hearing?
Yeah, well. See you in a couple of days. You have to do that.
Yes, he has to do that.
What do you think, Dad?
I think she's a winner. Watch how she holds the bank. Watch this.
Bring her in, Dad.
What's happening, man?
How you doing, T?
Not much, man. It's going on my daily stroll. Everything's cool?
Yeah.
Just want to say good luck to you, man.
Thanks.
You know, I got you 7-1 with Hamilton, but, you know, he say you're dead meat. I say they're going to see the light and they're going to spring your ass.
Well, I'm with Hamilton, you know. If they haven't seen the light in 10 years, sure as hell gonna see it now.
Hey, but you never know. At least you got something solid to tell them. When my time come up to go to the board, all I can tell them is the truth. I was a stone junkie, I killed 2 people, and I don't remember a fucking thing about it. Wayne, you try that on for size.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Just gotta hang in there, man. Can I get a cig, man?
Yeah, sure.
Peace, man.
Russell's out of his head. He come up with this idea, but he don't know.
Russell knows a hell of a lot more than you think. Let's see inside.
Russell doesn't have a chance.
Fran. Oh, you're Pam, aren't you? This here's the family. No time for proper introductions. This is my sister Angela. Hi, I remember you. This here's Dan LeBeau, Russell's friend from New York. Hi. This is Pam Stewart. She's the one got Russell to go through this hearing.
We better go in. Stop your crying, Fran.
I'm the one who told him to do this.
Do what?
Have his lawyer talk about this stuff.
Good for you. Maybe it'll work. What Fran wants to do sure won't.
Why, what does Fran want to do?
Say what a good person he is underneath. They've heard that about 1,000 times.
Well, it's the truth.
Where's the fucking support? 8 years ago, when we were just learning about post-traumatic stress, they all came out to help. Every major vets group, even the VFW. Now they're all middle-aged cops, and Russell's just a cop killer, and we cannot get one letter of support. Shit! You pack that hearing room with vets, and it'd be another story. I got a very low boiling point. Just like Russell. I think maybe I better wait outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the exact words of Russell Cates. Millions of these soldiers came home damaged like me. They couldn't talk about the war because nobody wanted to listen. But the vets who fought for the country couldn't just put the war behind them. They came back, reliving that war every day.
When he came home, nobody knew about post-traumatic stress. I'm a nurse, and my mother was a nurse, and we didn't know anything. But we knew something was wrong. I don't know if I can keep going, but you just gotta know this. The Russell who come home from the war was not the same Russell who went away.
My baby, Anthony Jr., was just 2 at the time. He doesn't remember when his daddy would come home from work, so proud of his new job, and so happy to see his family. But I do. Anthony Jr. is 12 now. Old enough to know what's happened to his father. And for years now, he's been asking me why they don't carry out the sentence on the man who killed his daddy. I didn't want to come here today, but I realized that I had to for Anthony Jr. and his father. I don't want to have to say to Anthony Jr. again, Russell Cates got another stay. I want to be able to say to him, Russell Cates paid for his sins.
Hey, did they say what the vote was, huh? No. Huh? No. Hey, Pam. Hey, come on in, sit down. You know the drill. Dan tell you the good news.
He told me the board turned you down. What's good about that?
Well, I'm the only one who's gonna die. Can't tell you what a relief that is.
I'm sorry, Russell. I shouldn't have told you to make a statement like that. I'm really sorry.
Hey, now you cheer up. I got to spill my guts, okay? Well, at least my lawyers did. You know, and I've been waiting for that one for a decade and a half.
That ride in your car. Why didn't you just say something?
What could I say? You know, and what could I have told anybody back then? Anybody want to hear that shit? You know?
I wasn't just anybody.
You were a little girl. You were just really far away from where I'd been. I mean, you know, went to Bible thumper school and, you know, thinking Jesus could wash all your sins away. I mean, fuck.
Well, I'm not a little girl now.
Really? Really, yeah. You're all grown up, huh?
Well, I'm older.
Well, age don't mean shit, because, hell, I was fucking 19. Exactly. And when I landed in the country, it was on my birthday.
April 12th.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I did on my birthday? The first thing I did on my birthday was I hauled body parts out of a Huey, a chopper, you know, just back from a hot motherfucking firefight. Happy birthday to me. And then I puked my guts all over the, you know. But I did get a present. Somebody gave me my very first joint. Said it would help. You know, oh, fucking A. I stayed stoned my whole tour over there.
You could have told me, Russell.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man. Sound like a sort of a hippie party, right? Stoned for a whole year. Well, it was one huge fucking party, all right. It was like a surprise party every day. You're walking along and you hear some incoming. And before you can even think, fucking Tricky Dick Nixon, guy behind you, guy in front of you, they're crawling around on the ground looking for the other half of their body. And you're holding their guts in your hands, screaming for a medic and wondering how in the fucking world that you're still alive, you know.
Russell.
No, you're all grown up, right? You know what I'm talking about? Now, you had 2 kids, right? You've been pregnant. Well, we come across a pregnant woman once up in the Highlands, and the sergeant was sure she was VC, so he performed a gook abortion with his machete while she was alive. Now, do you think I should have told you about that while we were tooling around in my little red Corvette, huh?
I would have.
What?
I might have.
Might have what? You might have turned me in, right? That's what you might have done. Well, that's what I thought. Or you would have spit on me like some guy did my first night back in the States in Seattle. Or at least turned me into a nut house if you knew what was going on in my head.
You needed somebody to help you, Russell.
Oh, shit, yeah. We all needed help. I needed help. I needed somebody to take these faces of all these little kids in this hut and erase them forever.
I used to be able to do that. Or I could change them. I'd change them into grown-ups because that's what they were supposed to be. Grown-ups. Okay? Charlie. See, Charlie is in there. And you just spray the motherfucking place.
You kill children.
You coming back before you leave?
Yeah. We still have an hour.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, Russell, I can take it, Russell.
No, he didn't have to go in the first place. He was the sole surviving son. His father was in World War II. Russell went down to the Pentagon and begged to be sent. He was gung-ho squared.
He hated peaceniks.
He would have hated me. Yeah, they were all in the dark. By the time those kids got their eyes open, they were either dead or they'd seen too much.
He scared me today.
I can imagine. I've learned one thing in my years with Russell. He usually does that when he's scared himself first.
Excuse me. I've been waiting 20 minutes. I have 11:30 plane to catch.
He's ready. We just don't have any rooms.
Well, what about that one over there?
That's for lawyers.
Well, could we use it? We're running out of time.
He agrees to be secured. You can use that room.
Hey, it's a pretty nice rig, huh? What do you think? Used to have a big ball with it, but, you know, kind of slowed me down. Well, anyway, you get your nickel's worth. Get to see a death row inmate in full parade dress.
I came to see you, Russell. I opened the paper one day. I saw you were here, and I hadn't been the same since. Oh, I feel like I'm walking through fog. I see your face. I try to follow you, ask you questions, and know why you're here. I didn't come to see a prisoner. I knew you before all this. I loved you before all this.
Let's just not start that again, okay?
Okay. We've got 30 minutes. Where do you want to start? I want to start with the old Russell.
Well, which old Russell is that?
You know which one.
Because if you mean the cute little soldier boy that you'd whistle up for some hand-holding, I mean, hey, don't these chains kind of kill that fantasy?
You're not a fantasy, and you didn't die in Vietnam. I saw you in that car, Russell. There was somebody there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that goddamn guaranteed time bomb that nearly killed you. Well, they booted that Russell. The Army gave him a fucking honorable discharge, and you ought to do the same.
Let's just talk to each other, Russell. You and me. We don't have to talk about the past. We can just be ourselves just for a little while. This other stuff's not important.
Okay, you tell that to the guy I killed up in Connecticut. I mean, we were buddies. Him and me. You know, we were just ourselves. And one night, we come home to my place drunk as shit, and my wife Cheryl is there, and I blew him away.
I know.
Okay, good that you know that. But I don't. You see, I don't remember. I mean, that's the thing that... All right, I remember that we got into an argument. But the next thing I remember is that he's lying on the floor with a bullet through his brain. Cheryl's running around screaming. I'm looking for VC, shooting at the cops, hollering for my ma. And she's the only one who could... Okay. You want to have a little tete-a-tete with that guy?
No! I want to see the Russell I knew. He wasn't a killer. He wouldn't hurt a flea. He wanted to be a vet, remember?
Well, hey, I am one.
I met with animals.
Hey, I am a vet and I am an animal. How about that?
No, you're not.
Well, I might as well be. Oh, come on. What do you think this place is? It's just a dog pound. I walked away from the first one of these motherfucking places, Glastonbury Correctional. 2 months before I got to parole. And I was real smart, wasn't it? But I just couldn't stand it.
Did you go to Kingsbury? Thought I saw you there one day across the street.
No, it wasn't me. I was gone. Colorado. Had I made out all right there. Got a lot of good jobs. You ever been there? God, it's so fucking beautiful. Mountains. Yeah, I'd blow off my jobs and I'd go on up to the mountains. As long as it wasn't raining. I mean, I hated the rain. Raining scared the shit out of me. It reminded me, you know. As long as it wasn't raining.
Rain would remind you?
Yeah, rain or, you know, rice and smell of diesel and bowl of spaghetti or anything, you know, or nothing at all. You just be walking along the street and all of a sudden, bam! You know, you just flashback. I mean, you might be able to shake it off or somebody might be able to bring you back, but, you know, after the first one of those, you're always looking over your shoulder wondering when the next fucker is going to strike you. Every day, I wake up and I don't know who I'm gonna be, or normal or wacko or I mean. Yeah, Colorado. I kept my head above water out there. I made some friends. Hung out with this couple. I had some kids. Well, you got kids, you know. They're terrific.
Why'd you leave there? Why'd you come back here?
Well, Mom was dead.
I liked your mother.
Yeah, so did I. But she was gone, and then I really started to fishtail, and it was like fucking flashback city. I mean, you couldn't have picked me out of a crowd of two back then. I was so fucked up, you know. But my fucking cousin picked me out, though. He's family, right? He's family. He sees me at the funeral, and he turns me into the cops. Yeah. I mean, that's how this whole thing got jump-started in the first place. I'm at this little construction site, and Franny comes down there and tells me the cops are coming after me. She gives me some money to take off, but I go straight to a gun shop.
Why?
Yeah. But I couldn't do it sober. I had to go get good and fucked up. Hey, see something wrong with this picture, man?
Yeah, you're drunk.
Just give me another beer, please.
You've had enough, my friend.
Just give me 15 more of these and I'll show you what enough is.
Maybe we'll do that another day, pal.
What, you don't serve people who serve their country? Is that what I'm hearing here? Huh?
I tell you what you're hearing, soldier boy. We don't serve drunks. Now you're cut off. Why don't you get the fuck out of here?
Fuck you. Yeah, and fuck you too, pal. The door is that way.
That's him right there.
Hey, you. No word with you? Did you do the damage in there?
Hey, don't put your
Take
fucking
it easy.
hands on me, man. Leave me the fuck alone, okay?
You get rough, come on. An easy way
Hey, I
the
used to
hard
wear a
way.
uniform. I didn't go around grabbing everybody.
Give me your hand.
Yeah, I know the routine, man.
Seems like you do. Great.
He's clean.
It's clean.
Come on in. Watch your head.
Seems to settle down a bit.
Yeah, I think he's all right. He's gonna be okay. Listen, you want to go in and get with Mike and get a statement as to what happened?
See what kind of damage he's done in there?
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, hey! Hey! Go, man, go! Go, man, go! Officer down, we're in quick pursuit.
That's when I knew the end had finally come. They shot up every inch of me, but I survived. They kicked the shit out of me in the ambulance, guard in the hospital, pushing me around, rolled me out of bed. And I lost a kidney, half my liver, and my left foot almost. I don't know why I didn't die. Just hadn't gotten in the way, you know.
Who hadn't gotten in the way?
Cop.
The one you shot.
I didn't shoot him. No, you can look this up. The bullet that killed that son of a bitch, it went straight out. It split on a spring in the front seat.
Half went into his hip and opened up an artery. He died from loss of blood. Yeah, they may even fucked up in the ambulance for all we know.
That can't be first-degree murder, can it?
Well, South Carolina sure as shit was.
Russell. This is what you got the death penalty for?
Yep. That and me telling them to do it. Yeah. I got the conviction, and I stood up in the sentencing, and I told them to fucking kill me.
But you were trying to kill yourself, Russell. You weren't trying to kill anybody else.
I gave up a long time ago trying to get anybody to listen about that. Now, this is the truth. It's the whole truth and nothing but it. You want to check it out? Franny's got all the court records. You want to treat me like a rabid dog and shoot me, then so be it. You gotta go.
I don't want to leave you like this.
I am a wreck out on the highway, and they are going to burn me. You live with it, Pam.
How can I live with that?
Well, you lived with a fantasy for 20 years. You can live with this.
No. You've been more real to me than anything in my life, Russell.
Oh, come on. More real than your kids? You go home and look at those kids and tell me that.
You don't know what you meant.
Yes, I do. I do. You see, I want that to be over. I didn't realize it then, but I left you, I went away, I didn't write, I didn't call or nothing because I didn't want to take you down with me, and I do not want to take you down now. They're going to do us both a favor when they fry me. Pam, I am going to die. I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but you're just going to have to do what you got to do to forget it.
No. You can't do that. I'll remember what I want to remember.
You all right?
No. And I'm not going to pretend to be. Can we talk about it now?
Yeah, go ahead.
He didn't do what they said he did, Keith. It was an accident. They're gonna kill him for something he didn't do. Nobody can do anything about it.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
It didn't happen the way they said it, Keith. I can show you court records.
I don't want to see any court records.
Why wouldn't you want to help a fellow vet?
He's not a fellow vet.
He is a fellow vet.
He's not a fellow vet, okay? He's not a fellow anything. He's a goddamn murderer. I'm your husband.
Why can't you see things the way I see them?
I see. I see. I see a guy who kills a cop wants to blame the war. And you're looking at some hot rodder you've been carrying a torch for 20 years.
I'm not carrying a torch for him, Keith. He didn't do what they said he did. And all I want to do is shout it from every rooftop. And even if I did, it wouldn't make a damn bit of difference. Does that sound like love to you?
Head over heels.
Dear Pam, I don't know if this will be the last letter or not. I'm too pissed off to sit down and write much. 2 nights ago, I tried to check out by myself. Had a piece of glass I'd been saving for the special occasion. Got both my wrists slit and was out when I guess some fucking asshole Boy Scout guard decided to make an unusual bed check. And I woke up in the prison hospital. Now I'm back here with a fucking 24-hour suicide watch because they want to make sure I don't kill myself before they get their whacks in. Bloodthirsty motherfuckers.
Hello. This is Dan LeBeau. Is Pam there?
No, who is this?
Dan LeBeau. I'm a friend of Russell Cates.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm returning her call. Tell her Russell's sister said she can get Pam in to see Russell. All she has to do is pretend to be a relative. Okay?
I'll tell her.
Are you going back down there?
If I can get in. I'm not just gonna wait around outside.
Were you just gonna leave and not tell me?
No. I just didn't want to mention it until I was sure it would
Oh,
work.
it's gonna work out. You just got a call from that Dan guy. He says they can get you in.
He tried to kill himself, Keith.
What, he tried to beat him to it, did he? You know, I don't care. I don't care.
What do you think he means to me? He's a dying man, Keith. He's a dead man. In 1 week, he'll be dead.
Then go. Go down there. Be with him for a week. Hold his hand. Go.
I'm not leaving you, Keith. I'm just going to help somebody who really needs me.
Go.
Come with me.
I need you to come with me. I can't talk to you with your face in the pillow.
I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, Becca. Honey, we're only gonna be there for a couple of days.
Yeah? You'll be divorced. That's what Miranda's parents did. They went away. When they came back, they were divorced.
Becca, honey, that's not the same.
I hate that guy.
Becca. Honey, please don't hate him. Someday some boy will come along and he won't pull your hair. He won't chase you. He'll just be nice to you. And if that comes at a time in your life when you need somebody to be nice to you, well, you'll never forget it.
Right this way.
I'll be back in a couple of hours.
This is a contact visit. You can hold hands. No kissing, no falling, none of that.
I'm his cousin.
Yeah, well, just in case you were a kissing cousin. Curtis.
Hey, Stu Ball.
I don't like it back here.
Yeah, well, neither do I, but, I'm not going to be staying here too long. Oh, just so you know, the Federal District Court turned me down this morning. That was my last best hope, just so you know.
Fran says there's still the Supreme Court.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about those guys. Damn. All those wonderful little judicial minds that Nixon and Reagan appointed. Yeah. Pam, it's not about the law anymore. It's just about the country getting its rocks off on a couple of inmates a month.
I don't want to talk about the death penalty now.
Well, it's kind of hard to ignore, isn't it?
Keith came down here with me.
Your husband? What for?
Coming down here's caused some problems for us.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Where is he?
With Fran.
Uh-oh. So what's he want to do? Come in here and duke it out with me or something? Hey, why don't you shut the fuck up, Daniel? See, it's enough we got to put up with your silly ass sitting there. Will you just please hold the comments?
He doesn't want to see you.
Well, he came down here to help you, right? Come closer. Don't worry about him. This bother you?
But I understand.
Come here. Yeah, stick your face in here. Hey, Daniel, don't worry. Nothing's gonna happen. You know what I'm gonna hate most about dying in here is This is the last thing I'm ever going to see. I can sort of remember what Colorado looked like. I'd give anything to die there. You're going to have to be my Colorado.
What's the matter with Fran?
She can't stop crying.
He wants to see you.
No. No. I don't want to see him.
Well, it's cleared. You got half an hour. If you want to know what's going on with me, go see him.
Keith?
Russell.
Thanks for coming, man.
Pam says you want to talk.
Yeah. I understand this has been real difficult for you.
What do you mean?
Well, Pam coming down here and seeing me and all.
Well, I gotta think it's harder for you than it is for me.
Think so?
Yeah, I'd say for sure.
'Cause they're gonna kill me, or 'cause I'll never see Pam again?
What's that mean?
Nothing much. I'm just trying to figure out where you're coming from. 'Cause if you think Pam and me got something going on down here that, you should be jealous of, I guess not seeing her would be the worst.
I'm not jealous.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Look, I'm not rooting for you to get killed.
Maybe not. My guess is you'd kind of like to be in my shoes, right? What'd you see? In the country?
A little bit.
You get outside of Da Nang?
Yeah. We ran supplies in the Delta. We got around.
Is that it? Is that all?
I kept it together.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I came back. I went to school. I went to work. I got married. I'm trying to raise a family.
Yeah, and I'm getting in the way, right?
But you want to know the truth? Yeah.
Hey, how am I getting in the way? You said you're not jealous.
It's Pam.
No, it isn't. It's you, isn't it? What do you say, man? Listen, you might as well tell me. Because, you know, it's just going to go to the grave with me, man. Come on. What is it? Don't keep it in. I mean, you got to let it go, man. It'll kill you if you keep it inside. I know. Let it go, man. Come on. Come on, man. Let it go. Come on.
I don't know.
What don't you know?
I don't know his name. I don't know who killed him.
Who killed who?
I don't know his name. He's from North Dakota. Dakota.
Hold on, man. It was friendly fire, right? Right? And you thought it was Charlie? That's it, right? Yeah. Listen, you don't know. You don't know if you greased your buddy. Is that it, man?
Jesus. What were they doing? What were they doing there? What were they doing there? What were they doing there? The first one came in, I couldn't hear. I just blew my ears right up, and I thought I saw, like, you know, on the perimeter. I thought
and you sprayed the bush, right?
I don't know.
You know what? If I were you, I'd go tell Pam the whole story.
You're not.
No, I know. I'm not. I'm a dead man. You're alive. Spill your guts to Pam. It's the only way. Jesus.
Hold those kids real tight.
Keith? What happened?
There's a couple of vets sitting around talking.
Something happened.
Let's go.
Are you gonna get in trouble for this, Duval?
What time is it?
I don't know. Way past midnight. Are you gonna be in trouble?
I don't know.
Never done anything like this.
Me neither. Might as well stay the rest of the night. If we get caught, this could be the last time we see each other for a while.
I'd hate that.
Me too. You make me feel like a king.
I do?
I do. Hey, we're not getting married.
And I better not tell you that I love you, right?
Right.
Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, how about that? Hey, thanks, man. I guess some of these guys actually do have some humanity in them. I've been trying to get some privacy in here for about 10 years. Wow.
How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. I had kind of a rough night. Guys were whispering 3 days to go, 3 days to go. But I'm okay now. Seeing you helps. How's Keith?
I don't know. He's angry, I guess. He won't talk.
He will. He just probably thinks there's, something going on between us,
Probably. I did love you.
Well, that wasn't love.
Have you known anything better?
Why are you doing this? What? I can't go there, Pam. I'm sorry. I don't want.
You loved me, Russell. I know you did.
Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Pam? I don't remember.
I do.
I do. Well, listen, we're not getting married here, okay?
Oh, God. Russell, you're in there.
No, just don't. Please don't. I can't do it.
Yes. Russell.
It's not right. It's just
yes,
not right.
Yes, it is. It's good. It's good. You're good. You're good, Russell. You're good.
What I wasn't always like this, right? Is that what you're saying? I wasn't bad. That's why you're here, right? That's why you came down here. Was a racehorse, and I wish she were mine. She never drank water. She always drank soda pop. What's the next one? Oh, I bet on the gray mare. I bet on the bay. If I bet on old Stu Ball, I'd be a free man today. Well, this is too much of a good thing. Am, you go. I gotta catch my breath.
Please say it, Russell.
No. No. Listen, thank you.
Say it.
Thank you for everything. Okay?
No. Say it.
You don't need that, Dan. You don't need me to say that I love you. You're beyond that. You're on the other side now, you know? You didn't have to come down here. You're gonna be fine. Okay? You really are. Now just give me a kiss and push off, will you? Daniel? Hey, you know, Wingate, the guard out front, one that's got a shine for Angie here. He was asking me who I'm going to call, you know, and he's writing down numbers. So I says Nixon. He says, Nixon who? So I says, Millhouse. He says, okay, Nixon Millhouse. What's his number?
5 minutes.
Well, here's some pie going up for grabs. Hey, man.
Russell, I'm going to leave you with the family.
Dan, you are a family man. You know that. Well, you were there for me when this country turned its back on me, and I want to thank you for that.
I love you, man.
I want you to do one more thing for me, if you would. I want to make a statement, and I'm not going to be able to say anything in there. I want to say that you can kill a messenger, but you can't kill the message of what that war did to me and thousands like me, okay? Want me to write it down? Oh, Russell, I'll get it out, I promise. Okay, keep the faith, man.
Hello?
Pam.
Hi, Russell.
Hey. I told you I'd call. Didn't let you down this time, right?
Right. Is the family still there?
No, just you and me. Hey, I got something I gotta tell Keith first.
You want me to get him?
No, you can tell him for me. Just tell him to be strong, but not too strong. Okay?
Are you...
Oh, I'm all right, considering. I'm not calling to say goodbye, because I'm not leaving. They're gonna kill the guy that they got locked up here, but they're not gonna kill the guy that you got locked up in your heart.
I'll take care of the one locked up in my heart.
And there's nothing locked up about it, because when I'm with you, I'm as free as a... I'm sorry, can't help myself. Just give me the last word here, will you? I love you, Stu Ball.
Keith? What's the matter? You can't kill nothing. You can't kill nothing.
Thanks, man. You saved my life.